many times have you been on maybe your first or second defense round in ranked, and you're setting up walls, setting up your util, Cade's throwing sticks, Ella's throwing sticks. A lot of characters in Siege have sticks, I'm realizing. And 10 seconds into the action phase, this guy is already in sight. And half your team is dead because this guy's in sight. And the next thing you know, the round's over in about a minute, maybe less. The attackers did their speed run for the day. That happens a lot. The Blitz Rush is a very, very common thing in lower elos, and then as you go up, it becomes maybe like a one-round gimmick. Because Blitz, here's the thing, and I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me. Blitz is not that good. Blitz inherently doesn't provide much, except a WM1 one-time trick. High elos know how to counter a Blitz Rush, because high elos do certain things that can shut down the rush immediately. Lower elos typically don't do that, and are typically still setting up well into the action phase, which Blitz can take advantage of. So I'm going to show you a few examples from a game we had recently where a team did Blitz Rush, and we reacted accordingly. And I'm going to show you how Blitz Rushes work, so that you can counter them. The next time you go into ranked and you're like, oh, they have a Blitz, they're going to rush, you can be like, I saw the video. I know how to do this. Team, follow me. The Blitz Rush works because the defenders are not ready. That's one of the big things. Like at the very start of the defense, even though you've got one guy playing Rafters up here, you've got maybe one guy playing Construction, a guy or two on site. So what ends up happening is the attack just starts, and here's what happens to your Rafters guy. Blitz coming up Rafters, Blitz coming up Rafters, Blitz coming up Rafters. And then, you know, your Rafters guy is dead. And now everyone's coming to react to the Rafters, you know, the call for Rafters, but Blitz is already in. Blitz is just gonna do this shit. Thank fuck for the shield rework coming. And Blitz is gonna snowball that 4v5 all the way down to a 1v5. Like I'm gonna show you in this example right now.
One part of the wall is not reinforced.
Reinforce it then! Go, 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 go! They're coming. Blitz Rush, Blitz Rush.
Fuck you, Blitz.
It's literally just a Blitz Rush. Yeah, these guys are just gonna rush. There's no strategy here. Another reason the Blitz Rush works is because it's a very straight-to-sight composition. It's a very straight-to-sight brain... I don't want to call it brain dead, because it's not entirely brain dead. Low-effort strategy. Because there are two options for a Blitz Rush. Either you can start, you know, at the garage door like I did, or down here, and rush site, and take advantage of the attackers take advantage of the defenders not being ready, which is kind of, you know, how the rush works. Or the Blitz Rush can try to come from the other side of the map and, you know, do a whole roam clear thing. The issue with that is, remember, the Blitz Rush benefits from you not being ready, and I want you to think about how telegraphed and how loud this approach is. Like imagine it's still, ignore that, imagine it's still CC site we were just on. Alright, they're coming from bedroom side. They have a Blitz. Alright, Blitz is going through bedroom. Blitz is at the door. And the next thing you know, you've got a guy with a head hole here. You've got a guy over there. And they're ready to just get that crossfire. Because what's Blitz going to do against the guy there and the guy there without putting himself in danger like this? So a Blitz Rush, expect it to come directly to site and take advantage of you not being ready. The Blitz Rush works because people are not ready. If you want to be ready for it, like I said earlier, you need to be ready for it to happen. In lower elos and kind of mid-ish elos, what you're going to see happen is they win one round with the Blitz Rush, and that's their whole strategy. They will do the Blitz Rush one time, and it works, and they'll think it keeps working, so they'll just keep doing it every round. That's one way to, you know, predict that's coming. Another way to predict that's coming. I know I'm not a defender, so I don't have cams, but, you know, you can use your cams to be ready for this. When the round starts, 1 or 2 of your anchors should immediately be on cams, checking for, you know, where the enemy is coming from. Even if the cam dies, you'll know vaguely to look in that direction. So, you know, if this cam over on garage side dies, but the one on, you know, front of the map and the one all the way over there don't die, your team can go, okay, they're going to come from, you know, east side, and your team can reposition. Now there's maybe like 2 guys rafters, maybe, hold on. Maybe you've got a guy watching trench down here, so they can't really come upstairs. So if you've got someone on cams, that's already massive. You've already done one correct thing about, you know, stopping the Blitz Rush. Another thing you can do, if you think the enemy's going to go for a Blitz Rush, if you're preemptively planning for it, trap operators. Like, I know people despise, you know, oh, Capcan, no skill, it's free kills. Oh, Frost, free kills, Frost rework bad. First of all, shut the fuck up, the Frost rework is actually nice. Second of all, go trap ops. Because here's what's going to happen. You could go, you know, Tide, Bandit, Jaeger, and try to stop the util, and then Jaeger just goes, huh, need electrified wall. And then, you know, ignores everything, because Blitz Rushes are a very low util comp. Or you could go trap ops, and, you know, let's say Blitz comes from down here. Alright, Blitz comes through this window. Boom, Capcan trap. That's already some damage on Blitz. He just keeps going, or he backs the fuck up. Boom, Capcan trap. And Blitz is down. Or if Blitz somehow isn't down, snap, Frost trap. Or, you know, Frost trap, you know, there, because Blitz isn't gonna do the whole tactical look everywhere, drone ahead thing. Blitz is just gonna press W. Blitz is just gonna press W. So trap ops are gonna be your best fucking friend. Another thing you can do to help counter the Blitz Rush is really funnel the entire map to make it sort of one path. So Blitz really doesn't have much to do. Like, if you take care of these walls, you know, that's one less place for Blitz to come through, or you should be reinforcing these anyway, because they're exteriors, and it gives the enemy free CC control if you're playing bedroom site. But if Blitz is going to come through this general area, reinforcing these walls means that Blitz has to come through this way and come through this door, and, you know, probably isn't going to drone ahead, so you've got, you know, a guy here waiting, you've probably got a guy here behind bags. Like, you really want to make it as predictable as possible for where Blitz is going to come from. Like, I'm going to go ahead and show you an example of where we did exactly that. We funneled Blitz and made him take one specific path, and it worked. Alright, I got the CC walls.
Thank you.
Another Blitz Rush. I hear him. He's down.
Coming which way? Coming.
CC side. I'm blind, They have a Ying. Ying's in cash, Ying in cash. Ying down. So, what do you do if Blitz is already in the building? He went through your path. Now you actually have to fight him. The thing is, every path that I've been showing, I've been trying to show paths you want Blitz to take. Because Blitz's flash is not as long range as you think. It's about... Nah, not that far. It's about, like, 8 meters, I think it is. Something like that. So the flash effect's about that far. The thing is, Blitz does not have, like, a long-range kit like other operators do. You want Blitz to go through these long pathways where he does have to, like, worry about a few angles. Because Blitz is only really protecting forward. Like, his shoulders are exposed even when he's facing forward. If he turns a little bit, he's dead. Like, if he comes up these stairs, he's got to keep turning this way to protect from a guy here. But then he's vulnerable to the guy here, and vice versa. If his shield's facing this way, he's vulnerable to the door. I think they're coming from trench side.
They have a Ying again.
Blitz down. That's diffuser. You know, you want Blitz to have to look around a lot, and you want Blitz to have to work for the path. Because when Blitz sprints, his legs are exposed. Like, really exposed. You can take him out pretty easy. or, you know, he just has to take a little longer from the sprint to get its gun. So you want these long paths where Blitz is going to struggle to take space. Because it's a lot easier for Blitz to go, you know, short corners with little risk because he has a shield, as opposed to these long hallways where he's, you know, sort of exposed and is going to take some time to get in his effective range. You want Blitz, you want to funnel his path, and you want to funnel him into a path where he has a long stretch to go through. Like, the rafters up here is a great fucking example, because even if he gets rafters control, he's got to worry about, you know, someone possibly down here in trench, maybe, you know, maybe going there. You gotta worry about window, you gotta worry about wall. Maybe you've got a guy down here doing some weird shit, and it's a long path. The guy playing rafters can literally just back up into, like, this corner, or even that corner, so the window guy can help. And that's a pretty long path for Blitz to have to, you know, press W and not get shot in the feet over it. Or, even more risky, just crouch so his fear protected. But this is taking so long for him to actually do his job. So, yeah, that's the tips I can give on how to counter a Blitz Rush. It's going to get that one round on you. Let that be the only round it takes on you. It's a gimmick strat. It's not a solid, works every time, Blitz is broken, please nerf strat. And, yeah. Peace. Next time you play Blitz, you know, remember me.